the time has come for Genshin Impact 3.0 version. Okay, good day to all. You're watching Anime Kabayan YouTube channel and you're watching #BreakItDown. Magtataka kayo kung bakit hindi si MARLO nakasala ngayon dito. At ako po ito, si Carlo MAGTIBAY, ang kanyang twin brother. At maglalaro tayo ngayon ng Genshin Impact, as I said, 3.0. Bagong may explore na lugar, which is yung Sumeru. Bagong event banners, bagong mga characters, and sort of. Okay? And with that, maglalaro na tayo ng Genshin Impact, okay? As you can see, ang aking current lineup, Zhongli, Kamisata Ayaka, Diluc, and Raiden Shogun. As for the banners, meron tayong event banner which is featuring Tignari, 5-star characters. We only have 16 days sa banner na to, which is dati naman ay 20 days ang inaabot. Siyempre kasama niya sa kapwa banner si Zhongli. Sa mga wala pang Zhongli dyan, kumuha na tayo. And then sa weapon banner, yung Hunter Spot, which signature weapon ni Tignari, at Vortex Vanquisher, which is ilang beses ko nang balak kunin but I failed miserably. And kung tatanong nyo ako yung magpo-pull for today, which is unfortunately I'm not pulling for today or sa banner na to, at least. And let's proceed na ngayon sa quest. Go to the land of the Dendro Archon. Let's go. Huy! Bagong TP. Teleport waypoint. Papunta na tayo sa Sumeru. Yes! Mag-unlock lang muna tayo ng ilang bagay. Oh yes, oh yes. Okay. That took a bit long. Sorry for the inconvenience. Puntahan muna natin tong isang teleport waypoint. Why is it na may nilagay sila dito? Well, di ko makita. Navigate muna natin. Okay. Bakit ako naliligo sa paghahanap ng waypoint? Well, takes a lot. Ay, nako, ano ba Hoyoverse? By the way, isa akong free-to-play player. Sabi ko nga, hindi ako magpupull ng 5-star characters or weapons. And okay, here we go. Let's go to the land of the Dendro Archon. Okay, may tahan na tayong dinaanan. Huy, buhay naman ng silly. Okay, let's follow it. Star shrooms. Wow, lampara na nakasabit sa dahon. Explore, explore, explore. Okay, continue through the forest. Let's go. Bisa mo naman. Hey, 4-leaf sigil. This crest which looks like a 4-petaled flower will sometimes appear in Sumeru. When those who can manipulate the elements are facing one such crest, they can use it to travel swiftly. For Cluster leaves cultivation can scatter this 4-leaf sigil. This ability to make your adventures easier. I killed a first bird in Sumeru. Okay. Okay, welcome to Sumeru.
Now we made it to Sumeru. Our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your sister.
Of course not.
But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things.
Okay. Kaya nang iniisip ko.
Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
Oh.
Wait a second. Look! There's someone up ahead!
Mukhang isang
Perfect
mga
timing.
local.
Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a
What?
little lost. We'd like... Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Bingi yata. Oh. At talagang hindi tayo pinansin. What the hell?
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
Okay, calm down. It's probably nothing to get worked up about.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Okay. Through mist of smoke and forest dark.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
Stabilize!
Okay. Yeah! Okay, okay. Same thing, same thing. Mamaya. Hey, 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 hey. Hara fruit. Hara fruit. Ang pinagkaiba nito sa... Well, syempre, dahil bago lang tayo dito sa Sumeru, maraming bago, maraming dapat matutunan. Katulad kung paano gagamitin yon. Naalala ko yun sa Inazuma na kailangan mo pa ng electro something something to get access from that. Okay, let's unlock this Statue of the Seven. Oh, daming waypoints. Sumeru Rose. Okay. Should we focus for the... focus muna tayo sa quest for now. Ah, god damn. Hey.
Solidify!
Inactivated dormant fungal nucleus fungal sport and inactive fungal nucleus. Okay.
Better than nothing.
Okay. What? Kalpalata Lotus. Okay. Pag ilagay mo cursor mo dun sa lumulutong na bagay na yan at pininit mo yung letter T, magkakaroon ka ng access sa bagay na yon, which is helps you na makapag navigate kung saan.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look. Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't. What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
No choice.
All right then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even if if she's not very friendly, we just need her to point us in the right direction. That's all. Oh, it's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your
Sensor.
typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice.
Insenso bang ano?
Huh?
Oh.
What's the matter? You don't look too good.
Something's not
What?
right.
Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
Okay, let's get out. I think I'm gonna pass out.
What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on.
Okay. Follow the voice. Oh. Okay, laking puno. Oh my god. Okay, gotta move on. Another cutscene.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
Okay, gising.
Yes, you can relax.
Oh.
Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Hello, Kale.
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
Where am I?
We're at... Good question. Where are we?
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, no thanks are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
Okay, no. I seem to be fine.
Oh,
Except...
that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
more medicine.
Whoops!
Oh, no.
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these.
Tignari.
All right. I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Parang sukros lang ang peg, ah.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time...
Okay, pardon sa skipping ng mga lines. Medyo fast reader kasi ako. Okay, ito na ang formal meeting
How are you doing?
ng ating isa
Feeling
pang
better?
5-star character sa Tignari. Of course,
Oh,
I'm feeling
this
better.
is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He's
Tainari.
chief officer over all the rangers here in
It's
Gandharvaville.
pronounced as Tainari. Hindi Tignari, Tainari. Okay?
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In
Ooh.
hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
It all makes sense.
Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious?
Yung maliwanag na puno, yun lang. And you describe what you saw while unconscious.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
But we need to get to Sumeru City.
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay? Good.
Alright.
Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right! Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know!
I feel it's a little
What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
Hallucinations.
The vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
I'm not sure. When I saw the vision, it felt as if I were standing deep underground, but the red sky, it could have been calmly up.
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. If you misjudge your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
I don't think that's the case.
You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Exactly. We need to get the bottom of it.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet early. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucination. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Let's start by having a chat with Kale.
Good idea. Kale's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
Waypoint. Something out of the ordinary. Viewpoint. Okay. Nasaan yung... Okay, nasa taas. Maybe magpalit muna tayo ng party. Sa mga di nagtatanong, meron akong Kazuha.
Want me to come along? Into the wind.
Okay, ang una nating Dendroculus.
All right, next let's see your right hand. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one. So
But I have a vision too!
don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Okay, sorry ulit. Nag-skip ako ng mga lines. Kasi binabasa ko. Hindi ko naman sinasabi na I'm wasting my time reading. Kahit pa paano, iniintindi ko naman kahit pa paano.
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the statue of the Seven.
Tenari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the...
Yes, you can.
So, Kale, Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now.
Well, forest rangers responsibly handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying road. As for Master, well, he has to handle more. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway.
Statue of the Seven.
Paimon, traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Okay, kailangan pala nating lumapit enough para ma-access ang... Okay, another Dendroculus. Bakit dito tayo dinadala? Okay, nasa ilalim.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the
Oh.
next ones.
What have we here? Parang isang bagong creature na silbi ata for transport. Okay.
Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problems with this lamp. Good. The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
No
Oh?
need. I'm a
I
terrific
guess
climber.
I'll leave it up to you then. There's
Paimon will fly up with you and help you. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know.
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukudavata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Kusanali, of course.
Huh? Greater Lord Rukudavata?
Look at the Vata. Ang hirap to pronounce. Look at the Vata.
Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukudavata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living to the people of Sumeru. She's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Sounds like exactly like what happened to Raiden Makoto.
According to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sirastana.
Greater Lord at Lesser Lord. Wow.
Uh-huh. Then,
Well, and then...
huh? You're not too sure?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru.
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two stranger. Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
Yes.
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet.
Okay,
You
that's
can't
true.
help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and... sorry.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure. You really like Amber.
Sorry.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes How do you...
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion.
Okay, that will be us.
I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up. Yep. So please know that you two have my... I wish I could tell you more about the Ginger Arc.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful.
You explain the purpose of your journey to Kale.
So that's why you're here.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right? Alright.
You both have my...
Okay. Number 1 rule sa paglalaro ng MMORPG is loot everything. Merong kilo sa itaas.
Gather!
Okay. Nothing there. Tomato. Nasa unahan ko lang ba? Okay. Nakaharang. What the hell? It might be accessible. Okay, let's mark it up a bit para di tayo ma-off track later. Climb the top of the rock. Hehehe, dahil natutunan ko ng gumamit ito, easy nang umakyat.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Siguro considering na minaon na talagang Archon, let's
You
check
might be
this
right.
out.
The statue does look kinda old. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure it. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
Okay, batiin muna natin tong mga creatures na to. Hey guys. Oh my goodness!
Solidify!
There is no escape!
Akala ko pa naman they're easy to kill. My goodness. They provide lots sa meat. Hey. Oh no. At least hindi sila aggressive. Okay, nasa ng isang yun.
Kale, we're back!
Welcome back!
Yay, food! What kind of... Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides,
I prepared a nice portable dish that forced me...
no! You dropped it on the ground!
Na naman.
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Those pitas are amazing! Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper.
Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe.
Yay!
Oh!
Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict? Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious... Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called... Well, anyway, Because Master does a lot of research on plants.
Academia.
But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
It does sound like something Tainari would say.
Seems you already know him well. Anyway, I'm sure the sages were not happy about his response. Master could obviously have a bright future in the academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a forest watcher. Every day he helps. In fact,
Really? Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
What did you do?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little, but it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is he going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was... Hey! Now even Kale's starting to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some Paimonial wrath!
Primordial rat. By means ba na, ano?
Don't touch me!
Oh.
Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just...
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm... I'm fine. Oh, well, it's getting late now.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry?
Ah, Traveler. You've returned.
Yep, we're back.
Oh, Kale?
Oh, okay.
8 o'clock the following day. Okay, sorry for some dead airs along the way. I'm just enjoying the scene.
And still can't figure out what the problem might be.
Umulan.
Maybe she's in a better mood now. But let's go check on her.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to...
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here?
I came to check on Kale's condition.
Oh.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a...
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with...
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale...
Ayan, challenge muna tayo. Masubukan man lang ang mga bagay-bagay dito sa Sumeru. Ano to? Katapult? Okay.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Nalaman natin so far, bouncy mushrooms. Species of bouncy mushroom is a type of trilakshana creature under noble conditions. You can jump on it to be bounced in higher heights. Its velocity will be further increased after you have the ability to use Electro.
Alright, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because... well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, in its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
May nakikita akong sili sa likod.
That sounds terrifying.
They lose all control over their body.
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
So, is there any cure for Elazar?
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
Fatui.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor.
Fatui, harbinger known as a doctor. Given ng mga videos or leaks na inilabas na already ng Genshin Impact, malamang ito yung tinatawag din ng El Dottore.
I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful. But oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry.
She doesn't need to apologize.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
How's Cole's condition now?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the her stamina has gotten much worse recently. All right. Now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine.
Can we come along?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right. But I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place.
No problem.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant.
Hey, Tainari, where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When
What?
fully matured, they look like
Okay,
giant blue
maliliit na-
flowers floating on the water's surface.
So hindi meat,
Quite an
mushroom ang
attractive
kanilang
species if you
dinadrag.
ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh, huh.
Okay din.
Okay then. New to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
Ano itong mga reactions na nakikita ko? Mga blue circle. Fresh nilot pala lotus.
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area.
Okay,
Let's split
lunar
up and begin searching.
nilot pala.
If you could manage to gather 4 of them, we'll rendezvous here once.
you requested?
Let me take a look. I'm quite glad you two came.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing? Let's go find out what's going on.
Speaking of quest, meron tayong story quest for Tignari. Although natapos ko lahat ng hangout quest, maybe for later na lang.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandar.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. Can you tell me the exact...
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire...
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away.
Wait, Tainari, what?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Okay, hindi ko kailangan ng vision.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
I can also control the elements.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today.
Sinabi ko lang kanina na magfo-focus ako sa quest. And yet, here we are looking for the ceiling, which is nandun. Can't miss an opportunity to gain some... Mas effective daw ang ganitong mga trampoline mushrooms kapag ginamitan mo muna ng electro, which is true. Okay, iba po lang item to kasi doon sa nauna kanina. Bakit laging...
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Kasi sa mga napansin ko, pag nakakuha ko ng steel dito sa Sumeru, yung chest ay masyadong malayo. Hindi katulad ng iba pa na napakalapit. Patay yung isda. Papatay ng lotus. Papatay ng stag. Okay. Mukhang withering is withering.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Oh, Paimon.
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Okay,
Thank
let's
you.
do this.
But I must warn you. Don't push yourself. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too... You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Ano to? Okay. Kasing effective ng sa Inazuma. Level 91 ang level cap.
One with nature. Time to go.
Ah, my goodness. Basa-basa din pag may time.
One with nature. Shine down.
Hindi pa sapat. Well, iba palang gamit itong mga bagay na to. Okay, how stupid of me. Pero pa palang isa doon.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Ooh, what the hell is this?
The range knows me.
Now, destroy the tumors of the withering.
Ooh, bagong experience.
Yes, thanks to you two.
Tighnari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. And most disturbingly, I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
No.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface, although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep. Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukadevata's familiars a long time ago. But I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time. And alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being.
Okay, bagong experience. Nilabanan na natin isang withering zone. What is this? Although, okay, sorry again for the dead airs. Na-enjoy ko lang yung quest, lalo na yung ilang mga dialogue, although hindi lahat ay kumbaga binabasa ko dahil hindi naman sa nagmamadali. Let's go back na lang sa Candaraville. Tingin ko mas madali kung oh well, maglakad na lang ulit. World quest. Okay, let's take it bago bumalik. I'll take every opportunity makagain ng Primo Gems or ano pang resources. Kasi pag tayo kasing kumuha ng mga quest, mushrooms. Rana. Okay, sure, let's go. Wait a minute. Ano klaseng quest to? World quest. Saka na muna at least na unlock natin ang isang world quest. Pero bakit parang medyo napaka-seryoso ng pagkaka-present nun? Okay, let's continue to get some meat. Meron dapat ditong kilos. Maybe di sa loob ng puno. Okay, got. Pangalawa na. No. Isang tree house. Okay, habang pabalik tayo dun sa Gandarville, hanap tayo ng chest. Tama ba nakikita ko? Ba't nakikita ko ng fatui at mga something. Oh well. Yeah.
That's close enough.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
It's just time to get up. But unfortunate fault.
Okay.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back.
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. Huh. Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Hypatia.
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived.
Oh, her?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Huh?
Yes, allow me to explain. After she must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations.
What? You mean...
Well, obviously, needless to say, I've got some emergency rations.
Wait, you want...
Let's find out. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? But, wait!
Back when we were clearing the withering zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the dendro element. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's... That's correct, because what you saw is of my forefather. Now, after seeing you in action with my own... When you passed out, your consciousness had I could try to tell you more.
That sounds nice.
That was because when you ran into... Please, wait here for...
Okay, umalis yung ibon.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show... No.
Okay.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Okay, subukan natin ng ano? Ang Dendro Traveler. Testing natin.
This world is full of unsolved...
Resonate with Dendro. Essence of Flora. Okay. Tingnan natin ang kanyang elemental skill.
Propagate!
Okay. Siguro let's skip the Traveler for a while para matesting natin yung iba pang kanyang gawin. Wow. Parang mas marap pa mag-loot pag ganong creature ang ano. Ang ma-encounter mo bukod sa meat nagbibigay pa ng mushroom at matang atake. Ah, my God.
Hello? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Okay. Eh? Okay. Kala ko lalabanan tong isang yun.
Hi, Paisha.
So hungry.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Huh? Wait.
Partan to. Okay, nagbakasakali lang.
Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like that? What happened? And where are we?
There must be a logical explanation for all this.
Oh, maybe you're right.
Biglang nagbagong area pagkatapos ng habog. Teka, domain. Isa itong domain.
Wow, this place is huge.
Oh well.
Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Oh, lakas ah. Okay, you will sometimes find bouncy motion in certain Sumeru's domains. The reason for which these mushrooms are not one of the Tri-Lakshana's creatures are unknown must be quite fascinating indeed. Okay. Whoa. What? Teka, inazuma to ah. Ah, cool.
Huh?
Mirage.
What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Keep looking for the path for the upper level of the tree hollow. Okay. Provincial rosin in domains. You will sometimes find the primeval rosin in sealed pots that correspond to them within domains of Sumeru. Collect 3 primeval rosin within the domains to unlock the corresponding pot. Okay. Kailangan ko lang ng 3 ganun. Okay. Siguro bago magtapos ako sa stream na to, papasalamat ako sa time na binigay nyo sa akin para panoorin ang stream na to. And kung gusto nyo makapanood pa ng ganito mga content, pa-flash ko lang dito sa screen ng GCash number. And hopefully by means of that, makapagpatuloy tayo sa ganitong klase ng content. Of course, playing Genshin Impact and such. And maraming salamat po sa pagsubaybay. Subscribe lang kayo sa Anime Kabayan YouTube channel. Like and share. Ring the bell also. Signing out, Henshinman, Carlo MAGTIBAY. And enjoy the rest of the game. And see you again next time.